pressure coming, and Perkins got back there and hit Moss, and the Bayou Bengals swarm. And just as Danton Wren got a big stop to get off the field, new LSU defensive coordinator Blake Baker dials one up.
He sure does. And
had 13 plays on that last drive. Got stopped on 4th down from 3. Nussmeier dumps it underneath to his back. Caleb Jackson. Nussmeier to Aaron Anderson. He tries to make a guy miss, and he does. And Aaron gets it up to about the 44-yard line. 3rd and 6 to try to keep this drive going. Nussmeier. Anderson has another catch, but he is going nowhere. What a tackle in the open field by Kamari Ramsey. Moss to throw. He has a man down the middle. Finds his tight end, and Lake McCree makes his second catch.
we'll see how they do tonight.
SC setting it up, and there is Branch. Branch is electric. He's across the 45 and dances out of bounds just short of midfield.
To be able to win that edge pressure battle.
Shannon jumps up.
Delay of game defense using disconcerting signals. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
And the defense rise up to the ground. Easily picks up the first down as Joyner found a crease.
Listed at 6'7", 320.
Much bigger than that. He made a big block there. Moss buys a little time. Puts it into traffic. Did he pull that down? Kyron Hudson. Oh, my goodness, what a catch.
What a play. That's just a one-hand. Let me throw my hand up and give it a shot. That's between 2 defenders. Then if they loses the ball, I'm sure they're going to take a look at that to see if he held on to it. I say just for the effort, we give it to him.
Hey, man.
On the field was a catch for a first down.
One hand, ball comes out, 2 hands. I'm pulling for him. Hold on to that ball.
That's a catch. I think he had it. Play stands in a 24-yard.
It prevents the ball from hitting the ground. The right hand had firm control.
Miller Moss back to work, firing for the corner of the end zone, and there's going to be a flag and pass interference as Moss tried to get it to Jacoby Lane.
Pass interference. Defense number 3. The foul occurred in the end zone. The ball will be placed at the 2-yard line.
They'll give it to Moss, and he's into the end zone for the first touchdown of the season for USC.
Starts as a double team. Watch him stay on that block, and the back gets right behind it. Let's go back to the 2nd and 10 where we had a delay of game called on LSU. This movement right here. Bill, if you could come in and help us, because Brian Kelly is furious. This would have made it 2nd and 15. What's the emphasis this year in the sport?
It's brand new this year with the emphasis saying that if you're within a yard of the line of scrimmage, whether you're stationary or not, you cannot make a quick, abrupt, or exaggerated action.
And just kind of gets it out to the flat there.
Kirk had to pick up a few inches for the first down, and Williams will get him more than that. He's out close to the 45. He's gained some weight. We've seen him play linebacker at barely 200 pounds. As quick completion, and Xavier Thomas. Street closed tonight. They expect to get him back later in the season. Nussmeier back to work. Another completion. This one to C.J. Daniels. It's a first down for LSU. Well, they've made the most of the guys that have been out there. Nussmeier spread the ball around. Nussmeier gets rid of it. This time Taylor sure-handed. He's got it for the first down, and Mason inside the 20-yard line. Lacey in motion. Nussmeier looking that way. Now on the wheel. Throws it up. Lacey caught it. Did he get down this time? He did. Touchdown LSU.
Watch the reaction from SC's defense. You want to get a safety on your best receiver, and that's what they do with that motion. You get the safety down, look who has to try to cover that best receiver. Ball's there. He's in position, just doesn't make the play, doesn't finish on the play. He was in position, but the ball gets away from him. Ball almost cut away from Lacey, but he does get a hold of it.
Kyron Lacey, he was hit with an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
I thought it was the dancing.
Yeah,
it's this.
It's this.
And
that's a good call.
Yeah, that is a good call.
Really don't want to give him the extra room to work with. Here is Branch. Looking for room. Branch has a seam. Goodbye. Oh, I thought he had him. He couldn't put a play by the kickoff man to get him.
LasVegas.com.
Big kickoff return from Branch. Moss tries to pay it off immediately, and he does. He's got Deuce Robinson for the big gain. Branch and then a scintillating play on the screen. Moss firing to the end zone, going the other way. Oh, and he had it for a second.
Knocked that ball away from him.
It sure looked like that. It was a really good play by Stamps. A 22-yard field goal attempt is true for Lance. Good day yesterday. Defensive end coach for Miami Hurricanes after they put it on Florida. First down conversion. Kyron Lacy, who caught the touchdown pass. The last couple of years have been very sieve-like, and it's not the case. They're working for it in this one. Another strike from Nussmeier to Lacy. He's inside the 35 and down to the 32. He is slinging darts, man. Taking a back seat to no one and being on target so far tonight. Now he needs 10 on third down. Dumps it to Taylor, and SC is there to stop him immediately. Between the 35 and 36. Ramos. Flip the leather. On the way. And we are tied at 10 with 1:08 to play here in the first half. Moss getting some heat. They tried to send it up to the back. Woody Marks broke one tackle, but not the second one. A lot of white shirts there. Moss right down the middle and right on the money finds Makai Lemon. That'll be a first down to the 36. 15 seconds on the play clock. Go on the ground. Woody Marks has a seam. Marks inside the 20, and he's knocked down. Clock will stop to move the chains. Instead, they'll try to run again. Marks tried to slip one tackle, and he's knocked down at about the 12, and with 3 ticks, now 2 ticks, Lincoln gets the timeout. It is on the way, and he missed it. Empty backfield. Marks split out wide. They'll get it out to Makai Lemon, and Lemon had it knocked free. Lemon tried to get on top of it just in case it was a backward pass. I think that was
Rolling on the
pretty
field
clear.
is an incomplete pass.
Nussmeier fires outside, and that is a really good grab by C.J. Daniels, who tried to stretch to get that to the marker. Empty backfield. Miller Moss. Got time. Firing down the middle. This time no one knocks it away from Ford. Ford across midfield into LSU territory before he's finally knocked down. Jordan Allen stops him. Moss throwing the fade, throwing deep, and flags coming everywhere as they're going to get P.J. Woodland, the youngster, the freshman.
Especially for a true freshman.
Defense number 11.
Moss under heat, down he goes. Flinch on the miss he had from 29, this one from 35. And this time he does not flinch, and he puts USC on top. Previous field goal drive for the Trojans. Nussmeier over the middle. There's Mason Taylor. Taylor's got the catch again.
Man, to be able to play in the NFL, that's what I'm most excited about.
Look who's loose. It's John Emery back at LSU, and the former highly touted high school running back who's had a star-crossed career rips off a huge gain on that one. 39 yards. LSU. Back to Emery. Why not? Emery slamming inside the 20. He's got an LSU first down, it would appear. Throw. He's got Aaron Anderson. Anderson has a pass to the end zone, and LSU's back on top late in the third. Ramos on to try to make it 17-13 and a 4-point edge, and he does.
We got a flag, get some pushing and shoving after the extra point.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense, correction, defense number 6. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
Perfect by Nussmeier, but after he makes his throw, watch the collision by 2 USC defenders. I mean, there's a chance there, very, very good chance that he's not going to get into the end zone.
Let's have a look at what happened at the end of that extra point that led to that kickoff. Dive in and just in the middle, and they fake a little trickery, and the ball's on the ground, and man, oh man, is USC fortunate to come up with that right over the center. This is pass rushing guys, but only 3 of them. Shan gets right to Miller Moss, and he hits him, and Miller delivers it in time, but it'll be well short of the first down. Being able to finish his career in a place that's been important to him, and boy, he's had an impact in this game tonight as Nussmeier flips it out there, and the aforementioned Mr. Emery is becoming a go-to guy.
And just to remind people, and I know LSU fans know this, but when they signed him, they thought they had the back for the future. 7 guys up tight.
They brought in Mason Taylor to help handle it. He doesn't go out into the route, and he does. And thrown out of the backfield, complete to Josh Williams. Lemon in motion. Moss throwing the glass, finds McCree, and Link McCree, who's had some big plays tonight. So good to have the pads on. He's made an impact tonight. Boy, Moss is feeling all kinds of heat. And how in the world did he get that in there? Jacoby Lane with the grab.
40 again on this blitz, and he gets in clean. Well, I thought he'd at the very least get a hand on this.
His counterpart trying to give SC the lead back. Moss down the middle. Another completion and another USC first down on 4th down in LSU territory. Moss fires and it's batted away again. And this time it goes. Intercepted. I'm not sure he controlled it. Whit Weeks again had it in his hands. If the Emory, and he is hit in the backfield and he didn't get there. Another stoppage should they need it. Miller Moss back to work, firing, got Kyron Hudson. Hudson into LSU territory inside the 45. He's trying to give his team the lead. Pressure off the edge, but they get loose. It's Woody Marks. Marks bouncing off tacklers inside the 30 and down to about the 28-yard line. Another explosive play for the Trojans.
Free play.
Caught Major Burns offsides. Moss going to try to make him pay. Throwing to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Jacoby Lane.
But because he put it up and over the receiver, let him run underneath it, it's a heck of a job of using his body by Jacoby Lane there and then pushing off late because the ball's thrown over that outside shoulder.
Getting on top of him. Nussmeier gets it off. Needs to pick up the first down here. He's got a wide open Anderson, and he's into USC territory. Aaron Anderson knocked down inside the 30, and Nussmeier comes up with a huge play to Aaron Anderson. On 2nd and 10, backfield's empty. Nussmeier stands in, fires to the outside, and the catch is made by Xavier Thomas for a first down. One red zone stop against LSU, the opening drive of the game. Can they get another? Flag flying, Nussmeier throwing, and ball is broken up, intended for Kyron Lacey.
Illegal shift. Offense number 18 and number 2. The penalties declined.
On the way and right down the strip here in Las Vegas, and we are tied at 20. LSU would like to get pressure to keep everything in front of them, and they're able to do so, but that'll be a first down. Jacoby Lane
Lined up on the left side of the offense.
they'll run the ball and get the first down. They tried to do that in the first half to stop the clock, and they didn't get the first down and kept rolling. Boy, could they use those right now. I'm sure they're thinking, see if Moss can make up for it. Throws back to Kyron Hudson, who smartly steps out of bounds with 22 seconds to go. 2nd down and 15. Got to get it into field goal range. Moss throwing to Hudson. Hudson takes a big hit, but he got the hut. What a catch again. That's 2 spectacular catches, and there's a flag down. This may put them right on the doorstep for field goal range if it's targeted.
Personal foul, targeting, defense number 2.
And I think we figured out Kyron Hudson.
Yep.
He just likes to make the crazy catch.
Make it hard.
He likes to make that crazy catch.
Now, they called targeting. Of course, they're reviewing it, the replay officials, to make sure 15 yards and closer, or maybe perhaps half the distance. They will see exactly where the spot is. At any rate, it would make it a very short field goal.
The ruling on the field of targeting is confirmed. Number 2 is disqualified for the remainder of the game.
The transfer from Georgia Southern. Woody Marks might make it a moot point, and he does. Talk about all the field goals, and Woody Marks rumbles into the end zone, and USC is on top with 8 seconds to play. 55 to 60 yards away from the line of scrimmage. Nussmeier throws an interception, and that's how it's going to